Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to this presentation of the 2024 Super Metroid Hardway to Hell tournament. This is the pinnacle of how difficult this game can be played with a randomizer unless you go absolutely crazy with it. I am JXB Adam. I will be commentating tonight for you. I do not have a co-com, so yell extra loud if I make mistakes in chat. On the left side of your screen, we have PapaSchmo. On the right side of your screen, we have Glove. I anticipate this will be an amazing matchup. We have Square Waver on tracking tonight, and we do have a prediction up. So chat, feel free to wager your channel points on which suit will be found first. Will it be the Varia suit? Will we find the Gravity suit? Will this seed just say no suits for you? Only playing it will tell us. And the runners are readying up right now and should be off shortly. All right, both racers have readied up. The gate has been dropped, and we will be on planet Zebes shortly. Woohoo! Good to see that, Square Waver. We appreciate you being here to track for us tonight. I have my ice cold coffee going on, so I am all set as well. So chat, what's the first major item we're going to find tonight? Is it going to be the Morph Ball, or will we get something spicier? Maybe the Speed Booster, or I don't know, something interesting like the Screw Attack. I think these are all possibilities. We will have a vanilla map, but almost every difficult trick in the game is available. And we are off. Oh boy, chat, we've got the Kirby ship for Glove. What ship did PapaSchmo choose? We'll find out soon. Oh yeah, there's no Screw Attack. You're not going to get that. Ooh, we've got the Chromatic ship? Wow, I haven't seen that one before. It is good to see different color palettes. And I completely forgot, there is no Screw Attack here. There is also no Plasma Beam. So those are two items that absolutely won't get found. Doing a little synchronization of the streams, and then we will be truly off to the races. Oh, Glove goes pitless. PapaSchmo falls in a pit. Oh boy, that's the type of night it's gonna be, chat. And the morph pedestal is empty, which means the cameras will not activate yet. And to everyone who said a morph ball in the ceiling, a winner is you. What you win is eternal internet fame for predicting the first major item that would be found here tonight. And you can explain that over Thanksgiving dinner to your family, and they'll be like, what is all this nonsense you're talking about? We got missiles at beta missiles and super missiles at alpha missiles. So far, this seed is showing some stuff. It does look like PapaSchmo is using the dash suit, and I believe Glove is using the trans colors for Samus. And we don't have any explosives, so there'll be no checking the old Mother Brain item right now. We're going to have to go up. Our next stop will be Bomb to Rizzo. The interesting thing is Bomb Chorizo does not necessarily hold our progression, as we are in full item randomization. Our progression could be hiding elsewhere, possibly across moat well, it won't be in the ocean, but it could be on moat. Excuse me, chat. No screw attack, no plasma, no guarantee of any suit. Can't wait for H2H to omit Morph Ball and bombs. Well, H2H can omit bombs, potentially. The Morph Ball, however, that's the only item that isn't negotiable in Super Metroid. Without the Morph Ball, you cannot beat the game. Now, we could have a late Morph Ball. That's always fun. And down goes Bomb Chorizo. We now have power bombs in hand, and Zebus is our oyster. We can go just about anywhere. All right, our runners are synced up, going to check 230 missiles, and what do we find? Missiles. Surprise, chat. Yes, that's right. Marcus can... Hopefully I'm not mutilating your name too bad. Not negotiable means not yet. But I don't know if we'll ever find a trick that will allow full map traversal without the Morph Ball. Glove checking the back of Gauntlet. There is high jump boots and an E-tank. Both very nice items, but we do not have the equipment to get back there yet. PapaSchmo's going to go in and check the item. This is an interesting play, to be sure, as Glove is heading down into Green Brinstar. All right, under the bridge at Early Supers is nothing. The egg at Early Supers holds missiles, and our X-ray scope in the back. We do have the ice beam at the back of Gauntlet, but that's not going to allow us to either go forward or backward. It'll be a reset for PapaSchmo. And an E-tank at the top of Early Supers. Decent find here. Glove for getting nothing under the bridge. It's just a quick a short detour, and back out we go. Absolutely, Mothman. It is knowledge, and that is one thing that the seed can't take away from you. At least until we find a way to have brain cells removed by watching Super Metroid, and boy, I hope that never happens. Edikunes, so far, double bust. And we're going to go down and check the last item, just because that's where this game likes to hide stuff. The Edikunes are friendly creatures that teach us how to wall jump in the vanilla game, and we get the spring ball. That's a good find, and potentially going to be necessary for Suitless Meridia action. We already know Gauntlet has both the ice beam in the front and high jump boots at the back. I believe that is the Suitless Meridia starter kit. The only other item our runners might like for Suitless Meridia would be the grapple beam. Glove is into Big Pink, PapaSchmo trailing behind, but does have the knowledge of the ice beam at Gauntlet. Mission Impossible is impossibly blank. There is nothing there for Glove. And PapaSchmo still trailing behind, going to go around Edicoons and presumably pick up the spring ball. All right, Glove, first try, wave gate glitch, heading down. Will there be an item back here? There is. Super missiles, a good reward for pulling off that trick. All right, we have missiles at the charge missiles location. Looks like we're going to use our power bombs wisely here to open up both the spore spawn location and down to the charge missile, or charge beam, which has missiles today. PapaSchmo has acquired that spring ball, and Glove is going to see if spore spawn is holding our progression. Spore spawn is not holding our progression. All right, Glove done with Big Pink, heading into the Green Hills zone. PapaSchmo again just trailing behind in location, but has a lead in knowledge for now. PapaSchmo farming up a little bit of ammo would like some power bombs. Glove across New Bridge and into Red Tower. All right, PapaSchmo about to pickpocket spore spawn of those precious little missiles that are still good to have, as Glove doing farming in Red Tower. Question in chat, any percent? Sort of. This is the Hard Way to Hell tournament, so it's any percent, but I believe there are a lot of items that aren't placed. We don't have Screw Attack, we don't have Plasma Beam, we're not guaranteed any suits at all in the seed. And I believe only 65 ammo items are placed. And PapaSchmo doing a little farming of the bugs. Glove with an excellent X-ray deboost to get across and rewarded with absolutely nothing. What a scam, chat. What a scam. So what is the average time? Well, generally these seeds run between 2 and 2.5 hours, unless you get a super extra lucky seed that runs for like 8 hours, or a crazy just everything is in your path seed where it's like an hour and a half or slightly less. Oh, not quite. A full clear in Hard Way to Hell is quite a few more items than an any percent run, but that's just because you're going to get lots of ammo. All right, we have Glove going up red tower. PapaSchmo again still trailing behind, but does have the knowledge of the ice beam in Gauntlet. All right, all of this farming that Glove's needing to do is allowing PapaSchmo to catch up, but presumably PapaSchmo will have to do similar farming. Yeah, I think the only save we saw was PapaSchmo took that save before going to check Gauntlet, knowing that unless it was exactly Morph Ball bombs or Power Bombs, there was no way out. And I don't believe Glove has taken a save yet. So actually doing the X-Ray deboost with no save is indicative of just how good these runners are. And Glove in particular, very good runner. Of course, PapaSchmo is no slouch and will definitely be keeping the pressure on. We have no item at Beta Power Bombs. Alpha Power Bombs, double super missiles, as we saw in Glove screen and now are seeing again on PapaSchmo's screen. And up the elevator we go, heading back into Crateria, presumably to cross moat and head towards Wreck Ship. And no item on moat. We will need a CWJ to get across, though I believe we could also use Spring Ball Tech to get across. That would be about it, though. And that is exactly what Glove is attempting to do. Question in chat, why are some items missing? So this is the Super Metroid Hardway to Hell tournament. So part of that is that we have slowest progression. Just about every trick you can think of is in logic, and we don't place several items. We don't place 35 ammo items, and we do, or not 35, 33 ammo items. We do not place screw attack. We do not place plasma beam, and it's also entirely possible we will not find a suit at all. And as is being pointed out in chat, it is rare for a save to cost a runner a race, but there have been many, many examples of runners losing tons of time to not taking saves, and that costing them a race. Both Glove and PapaSchmo did peek the item at the top of Sky, but I was unable to see it. And we can see now that PapaSchmo is almost caught up with Glove, with the big difference being about 138 energy. Thank you to Mensiv. Missiles were in the sky. And missiles at Spooky Missiles. PapaSchmo turning around. Now, we do have vanilla bosses in these settings, so Fantoon will be here in the wrecked ship, and defeating Fantoon will turn the wrecked ship on. All right, and Glove is into her Fantoon fight. PapaSchmo taking a think about this seed to try to determine where to go next. short Doppler there. I believe only 3 missiles hit. Ooh, the fast eye close trolling Glove. PapaSchmo has taken a save at the ship and refilled on everything. I believe next stop for PapaSchmo is down to Retro Bryn to check the item behind Morph Ball and the Billy Mays location. Glove has dispatched the ghost with the most resets, Fantoon, and will have a fully operational wreck ship. Should be able to explore and collect every item in here except for the reserve item, unless Speed Booster happens to be here somewhere. Old Mother Brain is empty. So we'll see if this how long this divergence lasts, or whether the runners crisscross to each other's locations next. Also, we'll see which one of these locations holds our progression. Right side supers check for Glove, and we find nothing. In the meantime, PapaSchmo has seen the commercials and would like to see if there really will be a pick up one, get one free item here at Billy Mays. We've got an E-Tank, that's a good find, and missiles, so it really was get an E-Tank and one free pack of missiles. Glove taking a save and wrecked ship. So there we go. Presumably to go check the E-Tank item, and we'll reset out if that item is either not worth keeping or it's just an empty Chozo location. Behind Morph Ball, coming up for PapaSchmo. I anticipate we'll continue through meme route, and I am completely wrong, to the surprise of absolutely no one. Glove doing a spring ball jump here to get through Sponge Bath. Interesting choice, will definitely work. And does save a power bomb or two. And there it is. Those Kazans are not to be trifled with. One hit from the bottom of those platforms, and that will do 2 full E-Tanks of damage on Power Suit. And it is an E-Tank at the wreck ship E location. I anticipate Glove will want to keep this. Yep, 200 damage, and you can KO through into those spikes. So these platforms, there's a reason why this room is called the Spiky Room of Death. And there we see why. Glove taking an unfortunate death, but does have the save here in wreck ship. Knows the E-Tank is there. Will Glove go back for it? We will find out shortly. PapaSchmo heading back to the moat. Presumably we'll be going to wreck ship. We are running out of locations where progression can be. However, we do still have both the Kraid location, business center, and with the E-Tanks we have, I believe we can also get to Bubble Mountain through Cathedral. Another spring ball jump by Glove. Masterfully executed, as PapaSchmo is entering the wrecked ship, heading down to do battle with everybody's least favorite spectral entity, Phantoon. Oh, another death in the spiky room of death. Honestly, that's spiky room 2, runners 0. PapaSchmo into the Phantoon fight. Glove. Spiky Room of Death, round 4. Alright, Glove is back to the E-Tank item, and has achieved picking it up. Now just across that spiky room of death one last time. Or at least last time for now. It is possible to need to go through Forgotten Highway. No, it isn't. You don't ever need to go through Forgotten Highway. What am I thinking, chat? What am I thinking? PapaSchmo nearly done with Phantoon. Glove taking her time. That is the safest way to cross this room. It takes a little more time, but not dying is always faster than dying. And Phantoon is down for PapaSchmo. Nice jump up for Glove, entering the attic. Let's see these attic strats. They should be impressive to watch. Look at that attic, ladies and gentlemen in chat. Just look at it. Fantastically run. Gonna come across to the right side of attic and check assembly line before going outside. PapaSchmo, having defeated the ghost, comes to the right side to collect the boss reward and gets absolutely scammed by getting nothing. And it's missiles on assembly line. We're not going to start turning those down yet. And left side, another scam. PapaSchmo going up, possibly to save. Nope, we are going up to the attic. We are not going to the attic. We are going to save. I'm pretty sure the room's called assembly line, though I could be completely making things up and being delusional, chat. And we got power bombs at the speed lock location in Wreck Ship at the reserve item. Would be nice to be able to pick those up, but right now, we lack the speed booster. Kaizenton, yes, PapaSchmo is using the dash suit, or the dash sprite. So the speed booster icon is really the dash icon. Oh, Glove, missing the sky missiles. Going to have to take the slightly longer route. PapaSchmo about to find the E-Tank here at Wreck Ship E. And it is super missiles in the sky. We probably want those, but I don't know if we are going to take another trip or ride to get them. And Glove is definitely answering the question for me, bringing that tripper back. Gonna do another spring ball jump to try to get on top of it. PapaSchmo, having retrieved the E-Tank, takes another save on the way out. Looks like possibly had a little accident with a Kazan. Oh, Glove misses the supers again. Wow, that's unusual play there. Normally not, and now we're just going to go and cut our losses on that item and move on. Question in chat from Autumn Shine Spark. So you can extend your jump by mid-air morphing, then equipping the spring ball mid-jump, huh? It's called a spring ball jump. I'll try to explain it as best as I can. You have to have upward momentum as you morph and switch on spring ball, and that will allow you to do a spring ball jump right when you unpause the game, which will give you a full spring ball jump on top of where you're at, including whatever upward momentum you still had. All right, PapaSchmo gets the assembly line missiles, as Glove will presumably come over here and check the Chozo item underneath bowling before heading to the gravity location. And the Chozo holds nothing. Will the gravity location be something important? Maybe a speed booster? Maybe disappointment in a pack of missiles? So as we've seen, the wrecked ship tonight in this particular seed is completely wrecked. All to be had is an E-Tank and some ammo. And not even the ammo we would really like to get can be picked up, the power bombs at the reserve location. All right, Glove back on the Kirby ship. Ammo and energy recharged and taking a save. Looks like Glove is going to see the back of Gauntlet now, which will or the front of Gauntlet, excuse me, which will negate the little bit of knowledge that PapaSchmo had. Hey, Agilis One, yeah, that was a fun night. And no, there will not be t-shirts. Sorry. Though if you want to make your own t-shirt, we're not going to stop you. PapaSchmo does see the super missiles in the sky. Oh, gets forced off the tripper. That is unfortunate. All right, Glove has 3 power bombs. I don't think you can get through with 3 power bombs. Am I going to be proven wrong? I like to be proven wrong. Yeah, I thought so. Good attempt, though. Very good attempt. Yes, PB drops from waivers. That's what you need there. And if you're getting those, you should buy a lottery ticket. Actually, I don't think it's quite that bad, but it's really low percentages. Now Glove is going to go down and check these items in Retro Bryn. All right, PapaSchmo going bowling as Glove is retracing Pop's steps from earlier in the seed. Our next stop will probably be Kraid's Lair, followed shortly by Upper Norfair, the second toastiest spot on Zebes. Yeah, one piece of knowledge that Glove has, Kaizentin, is the back of Gauntlet, which contains both an E-tank and the high jump boots. So, good knowledge there. PapaSchmo does not know that yet. I am never going to stop Kaizentin from dropping knowledge bombs for chat, because quite frankly, Kaizentin knows more about this game when he's asleep than I'm ever going to know, awake or otherwise. Oh, Agilus1 was suggesting Kaizentin should be up here co-hosting with me. I see. Kaizentin actually did a race earlier today, so normally we only have them we only work one race per day, just because they could be kind of long, as we might have seen with a previous race. All right, PapaSchmo back into Red Tower, and Glove presumably will be heading the same way. All right, PapaSchmo taking a save here in Red Tower, which can mean only one thing. An early X-ray check is coming from PapaSchmo. Glove heading back towards the ship. The only place left to go is down. I don't think I've seen anyone play these settings with boss shuffle either, Cheesy. It's just, I guess, something in the first round we're just not doing. Maybe it's to get broken in. All right, here goes PapaSchmo. Let's see if PapaSchmo can pull this off as expertly as Glove. Going to have to reset the room, though. Misses the damage boost off the waiver. We'll have to reset the room to try again. Gonna do all of this work just to be disappointed by the empty Chozo statue that awaits. All right, Glove going down. It is we can say that Glove has a very slight lead at this point. There is still a lot of seed to be played, however. All right, PapaSchmo, will we try this again? I think so. In the meantime, 3 supers and across goes Glove. What an expert entry into Kraid's lair. PapaSchmo definitely having issues with this check. Probably committing to it pretty hard, knowing that Glove is prone to do this one every single time. At least every time when it's beneficial. Ooh, PapaSchmo does get the D-boost. Has 2 more D-boosts to go. And there it is, the last D-boost. Now Pops can be truly disappointed by the X-ray item that doesn't exist. In the meantime, we have Glove going into Kraid's lair. Let's see if Glove can get this quick kill. All I will say is, in Hardway to Hell, if you're forced into a suitless lower Norfair, well, first off, our runners are not doing it on the equipment they have right now. And nice. PapaSchmo does get out, though I think I would have immediately reset back to my save just so I would have all the energy. However, I suppose PapaSchmo can come down here and take a refill at this loader's refill station. And Glove dispatches Kraid quite quickly. And yes, that was a very good job of getting out, though we did have a save before we started, so with no item back there, it would have been just fine to reset back to that save with nothing lost and information gained. And the closet is empty. I guess Kraid raided the pantry before getting taken out. Spazer is empty. Down into Business Center goes Glove. PapaSchmo heading towards Norfair, towards Kraid, towards progression? Definitely. But the progression will probably be found after Glove, given the fact Glove is already in Upper Norfair. Alright, let's see if PapaSchmo can pull off the quick kill on Kraid, as Glove is going to check the Ice Beam location. So Agilis one, there are a lot of people that played this game back then. Ice Beam is nothing. Nintendo Power was all they had, and in fact, Nintendo Power is so popular, there is a speedrunning category based around following the Nintendo Power route. All right. Glove heading down towards the high jump area, going to come down here and check the Croc Escape item. PapaSchmo is getting a stand-up from Kraid. We do see super missiles at Croc Escape. Oh, one super missile missed. That's okay. One more hit and Kraid will be sitting on down. So far, the high jump area is missiles, an empty orb, and super missiles. And by missiles and super missiles, I mean just the super missiles, I think. I may have miscounted missiles because of the missiles behind Kraid. Oops. Oh, thanks, Agilis1, but I did not come up with that category. I just know about it. Yeah, the name in the extensions is Nintendo Power Percent, I believe. But I do like the playing with power percents. I think that there should be a petition to change it to that. That would be significantly more excellent. All right, Glove doing a little farming before coming into the save room and probably saving. I don't know if we're going to make an attempt to make it across to Cathedral on 236 energy. That is sketchy, very, very sketchy, and very, very drop dependent. Yeah, these Novas like to drop small health and very rarely drop big health. It's just awful to farm Business Center. And in fact, we can see with this farming, PapaSchmo has caught right back up. All right, PapaSchmo at full energy. I don't believe check the ice beam location, but taking that save is good because in theory, after seeing the empty item here, it can just revert to the save. Glove taking another save to lock in the progress on getting this energy up for the run to Cathedral. And oh my goodness, chat. English is so difficult for me sometimes. The run through Cathedral to Bubble Mountain, that's what I intended to say. There is missiles in Crumble Shaft. There are power bombs at the Cathedral missile location. We do not have the energy to get those yet. Hey, Steel Golem, how's it going? I do Super Metroid comms for various things. I also do Z1R. And I could do ALTTPR and Final Fantasy Randomizer, but for now, it's Super Metroid, and this particular tournament is the Hardway to Hell, which is slow progression and maximum difficulty. And we have both of our runners going through Cathedral, high-fiving along the way. Glove getting hung up a little bit. It's going to be close. Oh, that shot from the dragon is just more than we can take. Death for Glove. PapaSchmo, not enough energy to make it across, reverting back to the save. 400 energy, you can get across to Bubble Mountain, but you have to play Cathedral perfectly. Or near perfect. And potentially get health drops along the way. All right, PapaSchmo taking another run at it. Glove farming back up to full. Glove not taking a save, just going in. We're gonna do it this time. PapaSchmo hung up there. That is not good. Oh, that bop is just about the end of it for Pops. All right, Glove now making the attempt. Those little pea shots from the dragons are death. All right, so yes, Agilis One, I can talk about the seed and the elements and restrictions, etc. So this is the Hardway to Hell tournament 2024. What that means is that we have slow progression, and if you can think of the trick, it is probably in logic. We will not have the screw attack item. We will not have the plasma item. We may not have either suit, so this could be a forced double suitless for the seed. We also will have several ammo items not placed. I believe we're going to have a total of 80 missiles. I think it's 60 supers and 60 power bombs. I could be wrong on those because I'm wrong about a lot of things from time to time. And looking at the information on the page is just difficult because I can't read and talk at the same time. 90, 60, 60. Okay, I was off a little bit on the missiles, but I had the supers and power bombs nailed. Hooray. And both of our runners have made it across to Bubble Mountain, but neither of them has enough enough ammo to be able to do a crystal flash. We are still 2 power bomb packs short of that. All right. We should be able to get up to the Batcave farm with, I think, 80 energy is what would be required, or what makes it decent, or not decent, but doable. And a full tank or a little more than would make it comfortable to do, generally. Another question in chat, what does in logic mean? So, throughout any randomizer, there are things that are considered in logic and out of logic. So in logic things are items that the randomizer, or items or tricks that the randomizer expects you to either have or be able to do to find progression. So as an example, if we were to take a vanilla Varia seed, not a Hardway to Hell seed, it could be entirely possible to get into Lower Norfair without the Varia suit. However, that will not ever be in logic, which means you can get there, but you will never find the Varia suit in Lower Norfair. So it is important for runners to keep in mind what is in logic and what is not in logic, because if they go out of what the logic for the randomizer is, there is a possibility that a runner could be just looking for items in places where those items just can't be. All right, down to the speed booster location. We have super missiles at the location and regular missiles right outside. Yeah, the logic is the intended path to beat the game. I believe, is another way of putting it. Oh, Pops, no. Ah, Glove, no, don't, ouch. Glove got hit by the bugs. PapaSchmo didn't quite get to hitting the bugs. Quite unfortunate for both of our runners. They both do have a save right out here in Bubble Mountain, but it's just how it goes. Pops coming down here to this farm location. We'll see if Pops decides to get to Croc or not. Knowing the items at the speed location, I could see doing either thing. This is an incredibly close race, and we do have PapaSchmo coming over to go to Croc, getting hung up a little bit. Only 49 energy. Will need to be a little careful right until this refill room. The Nutella refill, as it were. All right, we see Croc taking the walk back. Be careful, Croc. Those platform. Oh no! Oh no, Croc! Don't bathe in the acid, Croc. Oh no! All right, Glove has run down and picked up that super missile pack and is now back to farming. Croc, in the meantime, is having that skin melting bath that nobody deserves, but Croc seems to get frequently. And that's absolutely true. Suitless Lore and Warfare can be in logic. Though right now we do not have enough suits, or not suits. Yeah, of course we don't have enough suits. That's what suitless means, you silly commentator. We do not have enough energy tanks to make Suitless Lore and Warfare a thing. All right, Glove getting through the speed farm. Going to take a save here, and we'll see what Glove decides to do next. PapaSchmo going to guide the bugs up and do this boost across to check this item. Very, very good tech right there. And rewarded with a missile pack. First try green gate glitch. I've heard that glitch is one of those ones that you either get first time or it takes all your missiles. Super missiles, that is. I believe you need crystal flashes to beat Lore and Warfare suitless Laughing More, just as a heads up. And an E-tank at the grapple location. That's a good find and will make the hell run over to the wave beam a little easier. In the meantime, Glove going into Norfair Reserve. It is super missiles at the front. There will be 2 items in the back. Let's see what Glove finds. An E-tank, just what the doctor orders after taking all those hits from the dragons and the lava. And another E-tank at Croc. Now we're getting some E-tanks, chat. That is correct, Crystal MTG. Papa has not checked Norfair Reserve, nor has Papa done the wave area. Wave beam area, excuse me. All right, Glove going back up into the Bat Cave to farm up, presumably to go after the wave beam items. Yes, with all of the E-tanks at Croc and the E-tank at Norfair Reserve, that will be enough energy to put the gauntlet or the cathedral item into logic, which will get those power bombs. Agilis one, if you have abbreviations that you don't know, let me know if I'm saying them, and I will definitely unabbreviate them, because I have the same problem when people start speaking in 3-letter acronyms. All right, PapaSchmo taking a save. Going to do a spring ball jump to get over here to Norfair Reserve, and we do have Glove into the wave beam location. What do we find? Just missiles. Is it only 5 E-tanks for Cathedral missiles? I thought it was 6. Maybe that's in slightly easier logic. And that was responding to Yondo Lash in chat, who says Cathedral missiles are in logic with 5 tanks. As Yondo is running in this tournament, I would assume they know way more than I do. Not that that takes much. All right, so it is only 5 here. That's good knowledge. All right, we've got PapaSchmo farming in the Batcave and Glove working to get up right side Bubble Mountain to the Batcave. And my apologies, chat. I need to step away for just one moment. I will be right back, promise. Okay, chat, I am back. It looks like Glove finished farming is heading down to Croc as PapaSchmo continues to farm up, presumably to go check the 2 wave item locations. All right, so down here, we're going to go kill poor Croc, who did nothing wrong, just chilling in his home, and Samus shows up and says, "It's time for your bath, Croc." And we got the wave beam items, which I believe are super and super. So super duper, no, super and missiles, super and nothing. We'll find out shortly. Super and missiles. There we go. So we are almost through with finding missiles and super missiles, chat. In fact, I think we only have one question in chat. Why is PapaSchmo's timer red? Generally, the runners are using a program called Live Split, and so green versus red is their time in the current split. So red would normally mean that they are behind their last recorded pace at during that split. I would just say that PapaSchmo wanted to be different from Glove. That's all. All right, we have Glove down into the croc area. Gonna take these bugs up just as PapaSchmo did. We also know that the reason we have only one Power Bomb pack left, or Power Bomb, my goodness, we have plenty of Power Bomb packs left. The reason we only have one Super Missile pack left in the game is the other Super Missile pack is up at Sky Missiles in Wreck Ship, and I don't believe either runner collected that. So at this point, I would say PapaSchmo now has a very slight lead, being able to now go pick up the Cathedral Power Bombs, which will grant access to the Gauntlet item. We know the Gauntlet items are another E-Tank, the High Jump Boots, and the Ice Beam, and all of those things point to Suitless Meridia. There is Glove picking up the E-Tank at grapple as PapaSchmo heading back, reverse Cathedral, going to pick up that second pack of Power Bombs, which will give access to the Gauntlet items. All right, there are those Power Bombs. PapaSchmo needs to be careful about taking hits through here, and that's not going to work. Good pause on 00, but no way to get out. Fortunately, does have a save here at Pubble Mountain. That is some super hot tomato soup. The kind of tomato soup where if you've got sprayed by a skunk, you could bathe in it and you wouldn't be sprayed by a skunk anymore because your skin would be gone. Question from Agilisys1. Did he pause right before he died? Yes. It is actually possible to do some pause abuse in this game because when you pause, the screen will fade out and it won't allow you to go into a death animation. Pops, you forgot something. Oh no. PapaSchmo not collecting the power bombs. This is an interesting move. I think that is going to be really bad because I believe that's what our logic wants us to do. Maybe going to go up here and do a refill and get them from the other side? I don't think that's faster. Yeah, I'm not sure what else PapaSchmo could do besides go refill and come back because I think we've seen every accessible item to this point. That is true. We do happen to have that pesky little X-ray scope, and we can do X-ray climbs. Kai Zenton in chat presenting alternative ways that PapaSchmo can continue in the seed. I think PapaSchmo's giving this thought. Hopefully will realize that those power bombs are the last accessible item outside of the supers at Sky Missile, which don't really help us. All right, Glove doing the reverse cathedral. Let's see if Glove can manage to pick up these power bombs and get out. All right, jumping out of the lava because being in the lava does more damage than not being in the lava. And now just has to get through this last room of cathedral. One, two, three, up, and 118 energy remaining. Good job by Glove. Yes, the power bomb on the Gerudos, which are those swooping enemies in Cathedral, will drop two things when killed by a power bomb because I believe they're actually made of two enemies. But I could be wrong about that last part. I am not sure there's much left for PapaSchmo to do at this point. I am a little surprised that Glove didn't take the refill at Slaughter's refill, but I don't know. Glove's a much better player at this game than I'm ever going to be. Question in chat, have they done Billy Mays? Yes, Billy Mays was a missile pack and an E-tank. Maybe PapaSchmo, forgetting they've already seen behind Morph, should be able to tell by looking at their map. Yes. Notice the missing dots, Pops. You can do it. I believe. That's true. If Glove is going to Gauntlet, a ship refill makes far more sense than the refill at Slaughter's. I would have needed the Slaughter's refill just so I wouldn't have died getting up here to get to the ship to refill. Also, chat, if you are enjoying this and the apparent suffering that Pops is going through right now, please take a moment to give our runners a follow. PapaSchmo, excellent Super Metroid player, all-around great person, definitely worth a follow. Glove is an amazing Super Metroid player and also worth a follow. The follows are free for you to give, and they show great support for our runners. So Glove does take that save at the ship, or at least the refill at the ship, and now will assumably go through Gauntlet to pick up all the goodies to complete the Suitless Meridia starter kit. Now, it is possible for PapaSchmo to get through Gauntlet, but needs at least one power bomb from the waivers. I think I saw Glove be one. I think Glove was one power bomb short at the back. Oh, chat, there's no need to follow me. I don't stream at this point because my computer just can't handle it, unfortunately. Glove at the back of Gauntlet, picking up the E-Tank, already has the Ice Beam, picking up the high jump boots, and presumably will be on the way to Meridia. Oh my goodness, pedantic. You don't need to start a GoFundMe for me to have a new computer. Glove, through Gauntlet, back to the ship, going to at least take a refill and probably a save before heading towards Meridia. PapaSchmo back in the climb, possibly going to try to do the crazy, I'm going to farm a power bomb off of a waiver strap for Gauntlet. Oh, Kaizentin, it will be a slow Meridia, but it is possible that Meridia holds the Varia suit just to give some mercy to these runners. What say you, chat? Will Varia be a Meridia? Or is it just going to be nothing but misery all the way down for these players? Question from Pedantic Potato in chat: is that how some streamers get people to buy them cars? Probably, but I'm not some streamer. I would prefer that anybody use their money for themselves or to benefit their communities before giving it to me. PapaSchmo doing the slow jog on the surface of Zebes, trying to decide what to do next. PapaSchmo taking a real long think, possibly debating which crazy life decisions have led him into this tournament and to this position. Glove, a good entry into Meridia. Nice gravity jump. I don't know if we'll... And a spring ball jump. Let's go. Good job, Glove. That is high tech right there. Looks like PapaSchmo has decided that those power bombs at Cathedral are the progression. Maybe. I'm pretty sure PapaSchmo didn't forget about getting or not having the power bombs just because it's on the HUD, but definitely thought there might have been some other thing and that wasn't a crazy thing that this seed would want a runner to do. But these seeds, oh, that fish is too far over. Nice freeze on the crab to avoid the damage though. Very nice technique from Glove. But us here in the commentator booth and in chat, we all know that these seeds can actually require you to do a full loop of Lore Norfair without killing Ridley to get your progression to be able to go kill Ridley. Because of course the seeds could do that. Question in chat: can Papa... If FF means forfeit, yes, but we certainly hope Papa will not forfeit. We hope that Papa will realize that those power bombs in Cathedral are the progression. At the very least right now, while thinking about it, could be trying to get one of those rare waiver power bombs to get through the back of Gauntlet. Well, there must have been something in here at Crab Supers. I didn't see it on the way up from Glove, and it is an E-Tank. We are going to take the time to collect that. PapaSchmo going into Meridia. A bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Ooh, there was a question in chat from our tracker, Lunatic Moth. The logic can't require you to rely on RNG though, can it? No. I don't think the logic of anything will ever rely on RNG. Point in chat from Gale Guy. New here, so H to H is basically, quote-unquote, the most merciless flags you can ask for. And I think you can get less merciful, actually. All right, we see power bombs at Mama Turtle. We don't know what the wall item is yet, but we are going to spring ball jump to get these PBs. These PBs will give us our first crystal flash ammo. Question in chat, can anyone explain to me if Papa knows something is wrong and that is why he keeps stopping? So I would assume Papa is stopping because Papa knows that the loadout he currently has is not enough to get through Meridia. I don't think Papa checked the back of Gauntlet, so doesn't know that high jump boots are back there. Does know the ice beam is back there, but the ice beam alone is not enough. You need the ice beam, the high jump boots, and the spring ball to be able to do Suitless Meridia. Or I believe also the grapple beam. And the wall at Mama Turtle is empty. And it does look like PapaSchmo is debating on what to do. Honestly, while debating, trying to get that waiver to drop a power bomb would be a really good thing. Unless Papa did peek the back of Gauntlet and knows that's progression, that's another thing Papa could be doing, is looking at the back of Gauntlet to see that, to confirm that that is truly where the progression is. Well, we want PapaSchmo to go find more items, but the thing is, PapaSchmo has seen every item that he can get minus the back of Gauntlet items. And we see Glove climbing Everest here, going to use a spring ball jump to get up on the ledge. Maybe. Might need to do a double spring ball jump here. No, I think it's just single spring ball jumps. And then at the top can do a flatly jump to get around the corner to the door. And I got DJ Webb in chat letting me know it is a double spring ball jump, so there you go. The person who plays knows more than the person who doesn't play, and that's not really a surprise. Thank you very much, DJ. And Kai Zinton also saying the same thing. We do get that double spring ball jump. I think this one is a single spring ball jump, and maybe I'm wrong as well. Glove is going to show us. So, for chat's knowledge, this is PapaSchmo's first time playing in the Hardway to Hell tournament. I do not know how many Hardway to Hell seeds PapaSchmo has played, but I do know that there have been quite a few times, and by quite a few, I mean at least once or twice, that I have seen PapaSchmo in chat be surprised by different logical requirements. So I'm going to cut him all the slack in the world because, quite frankly, he's doing way better in this seed than I ever would. Does look like maybe PapaSchmo has figured out that that power bomb pack is the progression, and Glove, it has made it to the top of Everest. Next stop, apparently the beach and watering hole. PapaSchmo is doing absolutely great. Glove is also doing great, putting together, it looks like PapaSchmo has put together what the seed logic wants to be done at this point. We'll see how well PapaSchmo does once he gets to Suitless Meridia. The beach contains nothing. What will watering hole hold for Glove? Will it be items, or will it be another womp, womp, womp? All right, PapaSchmo back into Cathedral. has figured out that these power bombs are absolutely the requirement for progression. Good double super, just needs to jump and stay. There we go. We've got the power bombs. Now we just have to get back out. And it's double reserve at watering hole. Let's go. We call them reserves because they are not E-tanks. They are more like, we have E-tanks at home, chat. Question in chat about double spring ball. Yes, it is human possible to do a double spring ball jump. So that's what's going on. And as far as logic is concerned, those reserve tanks do count towards your energy total to be able to do things. I should just start calling them RSRV tanks, messenger death, because honestly, then when people say, what is that? I can say, it's the E-tanks with no E. All right, PapaSchmo has collected those power bombs and is out of Upper Norfair. Next stop presumably will be Gauntlet, followed by Meridia. Yep, PapaSchmo needs both of the items at the back of Gauntlet. Needs the ice beam out of the front of Gauntlet, will need the high jump boots out of the back of Gauntlet, and would probably like the E-tank at the back of Gauntlet as well. There is Glove doing some underwater wall jumps, and power bombs obtained. And an E-tank down here. I think we might spring ball jump to get that. Questions are never annoying, Agilis is one. That's what we're here for, is to answer questions and make sure everyone who's watching understands what they're seeing on the screen. So feel free to ask any questions you have. All right, PapaSchmo back on the surface of Zeba's. Glove through one sand pit. Will most likely do another one before Dragon. But maybe not. Maybe saving the other sand pit for the way out of Meridia. We are getting close to having that amount of E that says Suitless Lower Norfair is on the table. The hardest part about Suitless Lower Norfair is the fact you are not guaranteed E-tanks down there. PapaSchmo into Gauntlet. Glove back to the front of Meridia. Gillis, how did Papa determine the loadout was not enough for Meridia? To do Meridia, you need Ice Beam, you need the high jump boots, and the spring ball. The high jump boots and Ice Beam absolutely required. Spring ball generally required, though I think you can also do it with grapple beam instead. Meaning grapple beam is a little faster, but I could be completely wrong again. I think you actually do need spring ball looking at Glove screen. The power bomb requirement was actually to get back here in Gauntlet to get the ice beam and the high jump boots. Thank you, Yondolash. Yondolash in chat saying Meridia in general needs high jump plus either spring ball or ice. All right, we have Kazinton in chat saying high jump plus spring or high jump plus ice will get you up Main Street and Everest. Ice or grapple or space will get you across Coliseum. So we can get across Coliseum. We do have the ice beam. Question in chat from Cassandra Celestaria. Where was high jump? It was at the back of Gauntlet on the right-hand side. All right, Glove going up Everest again. PapaSchmo can make up a little bit of time with better routing in Meridia. Didn't quite get this double spring ball jump for Glove there. Missed it by just a little bit. You could see once the morph ball, Samus, starts going down, the spring ball jump will no longer work. This one, didn't have spring ball off, but was already going down at the pause, so will not work. All right, PapaSchmo going for the gravity jump to enter Meridia. Looks good. A question in chat from My Heart's Tempo. What difficulty is this Rando? And Kaizenton throwing the greatest answer ever, Master Preset on Varia.run. And if everybody's in chat is wondering why I read out all the questions and the answers, it's because people may watch this later on YouTube and they're not going to have chat to look at when they're watching it. All right, Glove gets to the top, takes a save, presumably going to look in the other sand pit now before deciding what to do. I don't know if there's any items down here. Maybe if there's grapple and space jump, like exactly those two, you'd want those before going to Dragon. But, I don't know. All right, and now back and forth we go. We see the first item is an E-Tank. What is the second item? Nothing. So that's going to mean Glove's going to reset, and that does confirm we do have to go suitless all the way to Botloon and perhaps further. PapaSchmo making his way up Main Street. Glove getting ready to climb a snail. Hopefully we'll use the spring ball tech for this climb. Hey, Disciple. Quite a few sevens. I'm going to say 6 sevens. Appreciate you there. Yeah, just trying to make sure that we get everything explained. Like that spring ball jump that you saw Glove doing on that crab only works with that particular crab. If you use any of the other ones, the crab will bite you. And now it looks like Glove's going to damage down and be prepared to do a crystal flash clip to get through here, which is interesting because we have the ice beam. I'm just watching in wide wonder, hoping that Glove will pull this off without running out of power bombs. We get 2 more shots at it. All right, Glove, last one. You got this. Did I say it or did I say it? There it is, chat, the crystal flash clip. Question in chat, can the players hear the things you're saying, or are they in a gaming vacuum? I don't believe the players are allowed to watch the stream because that would be unfair advantage to one or both of them. All right, we do have PapaSchmo picking up the power bombs at Mama Turtle. We'll see that the wall is empty. Well, maybe didn't see the wall was empty there, but oh, this is dangerous, just jumping into the middle where Mama Turtle's going back and forth. Mama Turtle doesn't mess around. On Power Suit, a hit from Mama Turtle will be 2 full E-tanks of damage. This tournament, often runners are also on a delay to prevent them from watching each other's stream. However, this tournament does not have a delay. And if there's any problems with sound, please let us know. I don't actually hear my own voice. I mean, I hear it in my head when I'm talking, but that doesn't really count for going out over the interwebs. All right, we've got Glove in the pre-halfy room doing a Metroid climb. PapaSchmo has gotten through here, just needs to be careful not to take another hit from Mama Turtle. All right, PapaSchmo is out, at least of Mama Turtle, but not out of danger. The pirates out here will still pack a wallop. Oh, so one thing that Glove needs to be very careful of here in Coliseum is not to turn around in the sand. If you turn around in the sand, you will quick drop through the sand, and there are spikes at the bottom, and you are pretty much stuck. All right, Glove has gotten through Coliseum, coming over here. And we are going to climb a little bit here, and I believe that is going to be to take a save before going into Dragon's room at relatively low health. So there was a question in chat about the damage from Mama Turtle on Power Suit. Mama Turtle does do 2 full E-tanks of damage per hit. So yes, very much normal. And there it is, chat. The one, the only Varia suit. And it is here at the Precious Missiles location. So once we are done with Dragon, this seed is much, much easier. Yep, as soon as Dragon falls and we get out of Meridia, that's it. The hard parts of this seed are done. I'm not sure. Imagine getting Varia Suit instead of 5 missiles. It's quite a deal. I'm not sure if chat's very happy about that, because that means that the last potential difficulty of this seed, which would have been a suitless Lord Norfair, has been alleviated. And I believe, let's see, we are in go mode. We do have 50 super missiles. We have 80 regular missiles. That is enough ammunition to take out Mother Brain. Yep, I anticipate Glove will check back here just in case, and absolutely it's a double spring ball jump to get out of this room. It is power bombs back here. We don't need those. Welcome in, Avrasados. I do believe that you've joined right as the seed is finally starting to give a little bit of mercy to these runners. What's the absolute lowest percent someone has completed Super Metroid now? Question in chat. I believe the lowest possible percent without doing shenanigans is 13%. I think PapaSchmo is trying to do a double spring ball jump here. So going in, unequipping spring ball, going to jump, morph, and while still heading up in the animation, going to re-equip spring ball, which should enable him to do a mid-air spring ball jump, which you just saw him do. Glove is doing the same thing, having already done the double spring ball jump to get out of Dragon's room. The Precious room is a little bit easier, only requiring single spring ball jumps. And there is quite a discussion in chat about low percent. I will leave that to chat to discuss. I believe 13%, 14% are the lowest glitchless that you can do. I do believe it is, as Audra has said in chat, it is possible to complete the game with 0%, but that is doing some glitchy things. Looks like PapaSchmo is heading up to the watering hole and beach, going to be somewhat disappointed. We'll find the double reserve tank, and that will just say, hey, Suitless is in play right up until we get to Precious missiles, which is where the gravity suit is. And by gravity suit, I meant Varia suit, because obviously, chat, duh. Motroids are mean, and we see Glove taking a reset, having killed the Motroids, not able to get out. Very nice use of the crab by PapaSchmo heading up towards the beach. Uh-oh. I think that Metroid might be a little high, Glove. Okay, question for me. In your opinion, what's the weirdest SM category? There are quite a few categories out there that are weird. So I would say weird but fun. 98% is really weird but fun. That's where you collect all the items except the 2 suits. And I do have Audra telling me in chat that 13% is not really human viable, based on the tricks that need to be done. And I will completely agree with that, because of course I will. Audra knows way more about this game than I'm ever going to know. Basically suitless 100%, yes. So human viable if you allow certain things is what Audra is saying in chat to correct me, because of course I say things wrong. But yes, okay, thank you, Audra. We all appreciate you. A question in chat, prediction can be claimed. I'm not sure if the prediction was let run or if it just got canceled based on the potential for no suits. Yeah, max percent GT code. That's a fun category. That's where you finish the game with 135% of the items. So for chat's benefit, as Glove is making her way out of Meridia and PapaSchmo is farming up due to low energy, the GT code is a cheat code that was left in the game by developers. It was used during development to make things faster. So when you enter the GT room, whether it's from the right side of the room where the screw attack item is, or the left side of the room as normal, if you hold all the face buttons on your controller as you jump into the door, I believe you are granted almost every item in the game. You're not given screw attack. You're given, I think, 7 E-tanks, a bunch of missiles, bunch of supers, bunch of power bombs, and I think every item except for screw attack. And those items aren't actually removed from the game. Yeah, GT is Golden Chorizo, for anyone who doesn't know. My apologies. He's the Golden Chorizo is the boss in Lower Norfair that guards the screw attack item. Normally you have to use space jump to get across and activate a statue. There we go. We got Kai Zenton, who knows all of this stuff about this game. Thank you, Kai Zenton. Greatly appreciate that. 700 max energy, 100 missiles, 20 supers, 20 power bombs. But it doesn't actually remove the supers and power bombs and missiles from the game, which I believe is how you get to it's how you get to the 135%. From Lady Nanuya. So they use the code to test things, I assume. Yes, that's what we believe, is that it was a developer test code, possibly to speed up testing things by a developer or by their quality assurance. You can think of it similar to the Konami code. You get grapple and X-ray, and they don't show on the HUD. I believe that is correct. Huffing more. And we have Glove farming up before heading into Lore Norfair. PapaSchmo back at the Aqueduct save. Question in chat. From Cassandra Celestaria. So I guess 7 E-tanks, 20 missile packs, 4 super packs, and 4 B packs gives 35%. Yeah, if you add them up, each item in this game is 1%. There are 100 items in the base game. Correct. There is exactly 100 items in Super Metroid. And here we see PapaSchmo doing that snail climb that Glove did earlier. Glove entering Lore Norfair. This lava dive is not as difficult for 2 reasons. First, we have high jump boots, and second, we have Aria suit. All right, PapaSchmo needs to be careful. Cannot take damage from the Metroid now. However, the Metroid should freeze with a single shot. All right, we have Glove into the pillars. All right, Glove in worst room of the game as PapaSchmo is doing battle with Hitbox Snack, or Botwoon if you want to use the full name. And the Danger Noodle has been vanquished. PapaSchmo moving on. Glove in Amphitheater. Pedal to the metal, no stopping now. Next destination, 1 Space Pelican that needs to be exterminated. And we do see that Botwoon's item is an E-tank. How vanilla. So another observation in chat, almost 2 hours into the seed. Is this normal? In this mode, absolutely. You can anticipate most games are going to take between 2 and 2.5 hours. 3 hours is possible, and it's even possible to have a seed be much shorter than 2 hours, like 1.5 hours. But not usually much less than that, just because there is a lot of tricks that need to be done, and there's often backtracking. And our tracker in chat, Lunatic Moth, reminding me about the 7.5 hour long marathon of a seed that was the longest ever of this type of seed to date. Yes, there are outliers. Glove into the Ridley fight. Plenty of super missiles on tap to destroy the Space Pelican. Super missiles do double damage to Ridley, which means 600 damage per shot, 30 super missiles, and Ridley will be dead. Or at least Ridley will be capable of grabbing you in the claw, but not dead until that happens, and we do see Glove get the quick grab. Question in chat from, oh boy, I'm killing names now. Zizzy44. Is that seed available on a VOD or YouTube or something? Yep, Zizzy. I got it. Hooray. Thank you for clarifying, though, for me. Greatly appreciate it. Glove did check behind Ridley, did not find anything worth picking up. PapaSchmo working on the Metroid climb. That VOD is available. And that VOD will also most likely end up on YouTube at some point. Glove doing a little bit of farming before leaving Lore Norfair. PapaSchmo continuing, trying to get these Metroids to play nice. The Metroids continue their momentum after they've been frozen. So they do keep going up like that. This is not as easy as some runners make it look. It is easy if you get them going straight down. Now that Metroid will continue just coasting up a little bit, so PapaSchmo just needs to jump when it unfreezes and can pull that Metroid up to finish the climb. We have Glove in Wasteland heading out. Only one objective left, and that is to destroy Mother Brain and escape planet Zebes before it explodes. PapaSchmo is in Cathedral, or not Cathedral, oh my goodness, Coliseum. It's Glove who's checking fire fleas. What's down here? It's an E-tank. Patience is sometimes the best thing you can have in these seeds. Oh no, did PapaSchmo destroy the Metroids? Won't be able to get out of here if that's the case. Might be able to do underwater wall jumps a little bit. Alright, Franker Z missiles, just a pack of power bombs. And Glove is up into the Three Musketeers. I'm not sure what PapaSchmo is doing will work, but maybe if the spring ball jump can get PapaSchmo high enough, it will attract another Metroid. Question in chat from Fishing Boo. Where's Varia? Varia is at Precious Missiles. Glove back into Cathedral, this time with the Varia suit. No heat damage being taken, however, no speed being lost. We're still keeping going. Question in chat from Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. Are we going for another 7.5 hour race today? No, I anticipate this race will be done in about 9 minutes, give or take a little bit. And PapaSchmo has reset back to Aqueduct, having lost the Metroid to get across Coliseum. And here we go, bouncing up on the snail again. Almost to the top. We have Glove in Red Tower. Next destination, the ship for a refill, and then straight on to Torian. Question in chat, are there any more races after this one? Not today. Yeah, the next two races are on Saturday. One at 4 p.m., one at 9 p.m. Channels have not been assigned, but we do have commentary and tracking, so I anticipate both of those races will get a restream. I will announce more about that when we get through the interview section of this race. Glove at the ship, doing the refill as expected. PapaSchmo taking a death, unfortunate. We'll be back to that save in Aqueduct. Question in chat, what is that ship? That is the Kirby ship. If you think that's wild, you should see the buff Kirby sprite. That is wild. Looks like PapaSchmo's decided going to go check the sand pits. Unfortunately, going to be disappointed as there are no items down here to assist. Question from Diasalur. Hey, how is this seed going? One runner suffering with Suitless Meridia, another runner entering Torian. So it has actually been going very well. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Lunatic Moth is our tracker tonight, and great thanks to Lunatic Moth. If she was not here, I would be forced to click buttons while talking, and that would go badly. PapaSchmo does see the items in the sand pit, takes a reset. Glove through Metroid Room 2 into Metroid Room 3. PapaSchmo about to show the snail technique yet again for anyone who missed it. I believe Glove got morph bombs in Lorne Warfare, possibly behind Ridley or at one of the other checks on the way out. All right, Glove into the baby area. This is possible to skip, but it's difficult because no speed booster and does get caught by the baby. All right, and we do have PapaSchmo back, getting ready to Crystal Flash and then go in to fight Batwoon, everybody's least favorite hitbox snack. If anyone's wondering about sprites, there are quite a few sprites available for this game. As one example, you can play as an office chair. All right, let's see if Glove takes a save here before going in. Nope. All right, a little damage and we are through the Zebs. Next stop, Mother Brain 1. All right, with 38 supers and 70 missiles, we can miss about 34 missiles worth of damage. Question in chat, can you play as the mouse cursor? Yes, you can actually play as a mouse cursor. That one exists too. No charge beam, so this will be an ammo-only fight. Plenty of ammunition, would have to miss an inordinate amount of ordnance. I believe that Clippy is available as at least part of the mouse cursor stuff, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But Clippy's around. I've seen Clippy. And while we were talking about different sprites and different things, Glove is through MB2, simply waiting through the cutscene. Question in chat, how far behind does Glove think she is? I don't think Glove feels behind. This has been a pretty good seed. Might feel slightly behind due to the deaths, but definitely shouldn't feel too bad though. This is actually a pretty good time for these seeds. All right, Mother Brain has sat down. Kai Zinton, did you make the single leg Samus sprite? And now the baby eats all the onion rings. Before we get to say the iconic line, oh no, the baby. All right, Hyper Beam equipped for Glove. 36 shots will dispatch MB3, and then all that will be left is a speedless escape. PapaSchmo still having not very much fun with the Metroids here in the Coliseum. And just like that, MB3 is gone. And PapaSchmo taking another death in Coliseum. The tricks we are seeing here tonight are not easy. Anyone who thinks they are should simply get a copy of Super Metroid and try what these runners are doing. You will be surprised at just how difficult this game is. The Hyper Beam isn't called the Rainbow Beam because that's what Mother Brain fires at you. All right, we have Glove in the Leodox room. Will we get a left side climb, a Behe climb, or a right side climb, chat? I see left side. All right, PapaSchmo back in. There's been no dot done. We keep going. Glove into Parlor. The only thing between her and victory is the steam of Planet Zebus. And finally upon the ship is Glove, finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 39 seconds. Let's get our GGs in chat for Glove. Immediately following that, PapaSchmo has thrown in the towel and decided they have had enough, and who can blame him? So PapaSchmo forfeits. Let's get our GGs in chat for PapaSchmo, putting on a valiant effort tonight. And we are joined by our race winner Glove, GG's Glove, and by our race runner-up PapaSchmo. GG's, Pops.
Hey, GG's.
Thank you, GG. Real. That was fun. That was a fun first Hardway to Hell for me.
This is the third year in a row of asking, why do I join this tournament? This tournament's only been going on for 3 years. And yet I keep falling into this trap. Oh my god.
You joined really late too, right?
I think at the deadline, yeah. I was on the fence. I was not gonna join, and then they were like, "Oh, we need a 16th." So I was like, "Okay, fine." And then there ended up being 17, so that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Well,
I wasted how many minutes to getting a 4th power bomb pack first when I literally didn't need to suitless CF clip. I had ice.
Oh, nice. One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasted most of my time trying to figure out how to get to Gauntlet, and I knew there was a power bomb pack in Cathedral, but I went and tried to get it, but going right to left, and I was like, man, I don't have enough energy to do this. And then it didn't click in my brain that I could go left to right, and that would take less energy to do that. So I just walked around Zeebs trying to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go, because I figured I couldn't get that power bomb pack, and then realized it, 5 or 10 minutes later.
Wait, how many E-tanks did you have? Because I had 5 E-tanks at that point.
I had 6. Oh no, 5 or 6. I don't know.
Yeah, so you can do right to left on that. I did right to left.
I don't know. I gave it a shot, and I mean, everything was not
great
it's weird movement, but it was pretty clear that I wasn't even in the last room yet, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna spend time trying to do that because it doesn't seem like I can get it. But
we had 6 tanks for it. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, chat also pointing out I turned off ice for the suitless CF clip. Because I tried it the first time and I was like, wait, hold on, I forgot to turn off my items. Because I use the beam shot as the Q.
Yeah, me too.
Which I don't like very much, but I don't like any of the other Qs either.
Yeah.
But that's incredible.
I will just say that I thought that was an amazing flex. Like, this seed isn't hard enough. I'm going to suitless CF clip just because.
That's definitely not the biggest suitless CF clip flex I've ever done, but it might be up there. I think the biggest I ever did was there was a race, I think in the Chuzo tournament, where I suitless CF clipped with 13 power bombs.
Nice.
And I just had to believe I could get it. I don't think I even saved first. That was very stupid. Don't do that, guys. Anyway, yeah, the seed, I'm not really happy with how I played. I'm embarrassed at how that wreck ship went in multiple ways. That's probably the most times I've died to Spiky Room of Death in a race since a race that nobody saw, SpeedGaming Live 2020 round 1 versus Nefty. I back when I was a complete beginner to the game, I remember dying a bunch in Spiky Room of Death, and I think the first seed. But since then, I've been generally fine with Spiky Room of Death, but this was just a nightmare.
It's got to hold its name up, you know. Every now and then,
Yeah,
it's got to
really.
get one of us, just to make sure it still tells everybody
Yeah.
it's the boss.
And I was like, I mean, I need this E-Tank, right? You can't just leave that behind.
Yeah,
I did end up leaving behind the Super at Sky Missiles because I
I
messed
did
up
too.
twice. Like, I literally had everything except the first time I did the upshot too early, so I didn't actually reveal the item that was there. Which meant I rode the thing the whole. No, I messed up 3 times because then I rode the platform all the way, didn't get it still. Springball jumped back to the other platform that had made it there and still didn't get it because
I springball jumped to the second platform, and what clearly looked like I was on top of that, whatever those things are called, and
the
I still
trippers.
fell through. Yeah.
They have very strange hitboxes. Also, anyone who has ever has tried to wall jump off of them, that's very weird too.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it's strange. So yeah, that was weird. Wreck ship altogether wasn't good. My hell runs weren't good either. I have not practiced a 3+0 hell run in a long time, and I think it showed.
Yeah, I died a couple times there as well. I mean, I overall the beginning, other than my indecisiveness on where to go, I didn't die a whole lot. It was all right. It's just I seriously I did like a loop around the planet twice trying to figure out where the heck to go, and then once I figured it out, I had issues with double springboard jump, which I normally don't ever do, so my movement through them was really slow.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
but
I struggled a bit with double springball jump. I think I might need to replace my start and select button again because that's
yikes. Yeah.
I, I I feel like that's often, or at least the last time when I was like, this trick is insanely hard. How does anybody get it? I ordered new rubber pads, and
What is
suddenly it
it?
was the easiest trick in the
Oh.
world.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because up until that point, I still had OEM start and select, and they were just so comically mushy.
Yeah. I use a counting method for double spring wall jump, and I guess I don't know, it wasn't working, and then I started counting out loud, and then it worked perfectly, and I was like,
Oh,
oh, I guess.
how do you count for it?
Uh, I have a tutorial up on YouTube somewhere, but
Uh,
I do the first one, you just jump and morph and pause and whatever. But for the second one, like the tricky one, I go 1,000, 1,000, and on the second SAND, that's when I press pause and then I hit jump on the next beat, and it's like perfect every time.
That's interesting. Because what I do there is I mash, and as soon as I see the screen start to fade out, then I hit jump.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
the
used
time
to
it
do.
takes for my thumb to travel from start to jump is like perfect for how you need to time it.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. It's just spam method, but this seemed to work pretty consistently for me.
That's good.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Adam and Square Waver for all the coolness. Hope I
Hmm.
didn't make things too. I guess I hope it was funny at least. With me running around and not knowing where to go.
I think we had a decent amount of fun with it. So just to let you know on that tripper, it actually runs into the hitbox of the mountain. So the hitbox of the mountain is what pushed you off of it.
Well, that's after I got on, but are you talking about the first time? Because I tried to springball jump to it, and then
No, it was the second time when you actually
yeah,
got onto it. The first time you kind of went through it, which just is unfortunate, but their hitbox sucks.
yeah. Cool. Well, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of fun had, both sincerely and sarcastically.
do do we know who our next opponents are? It should be the winner and loser, right? Of Nick Player versus.
Yeah, I don't know if they've gone yet or what.
Nick Player versus Cross Product is Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, so they haven't gone yet.
All right,
Okay.
we'll have something to watch.
Yeah, those are. Man, both of them are scary, honestly.
Yeah,
Nick Player eliminated me from the dash tourney, so I am morose, and it'd be nice to have an opportunity to not get my revenge, because nobody ever gets any satisfaction from playing Hardway to Hell. But at least play him again. That'd be nice. Cross Product knows a lot of dumb stuff, so
Yeah, I've seen Cross do a lot of craziness, but either way, just to get another run, I think it'd be fun. I'll be anxious to see what the next settings are.
Well, just hope you don't get hit with one of them where the logic has you loop all the way through Lorne Warfare, not killing Ridley just to pick up an item to go get a different item to be able to kill Ridley.
Nice, I like it.
well, yeah. That I'm always every morning I wake up and I say, "Boy, I sure hope I don't have to loop through LN without killing Ridley."
Yeah, that's my
It's a
motto.
good thing to tell yourself in the mirror when you're like getting going in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tell my wife that every day.
Okay. Thanks to both of you. This has been absolutely a treasure and fun to watch, fun to comment. I appreciate both of you joining this tournament, even if Glove did get suckered into it. So, any final thoughts before we close it out?
Not really. Just thanks for the race. Thanks for the restream. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, same thing. GG's, Pops. Good luck in lower bracket.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for comms and tracking.
Absolutely. Thank both of you for racing. Greatly appreciated. And with that, chat, we are at the end of this presentation of the 2024 Super Metroid Hardway to Hell tournament. We had PapaSchmo versus Glove in an interesting seed that required power bombs at Cathedral. What can I say? Glove took the win. Good luck to her in the coming races. PapaSchmo unfortunately relegated to the bottom bracket, however, not defeated yet. So good luck with your upcoming match there. I'm going to give a quick shout out to SpeedGaming. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for allowing us to restream on your channels. Without channels to restream on, we don't have any place we're being broadcast. Thank you to Square Waver, Lunatic Moth, for stepping in and tracking today so I didn't have to click any buttons. Greatly appreciated. Trackers, MVPs of tournaments, because without a tracker, there is no restream. Thank you to chat for showing up and interacting with everybody today. Lots of fun to have you all here. We hope that you enjoyed the presentation and that you will join us next time. The upcoming two races that are both scheduled on Saturday, September 7th. 4 p.m. Eastern is Nick Player versus Cross Product. And at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Bach Yubi versus Exact Science. Channels have not been assigned for those yet. Please check SpeedGaming's schedule for when those get assigned a channel. And so, on behalf of our racers, on behalf of our tracker, Lunatic Moth, I have been JXB Adam. Thank you for joining us tonight for this presentation. And I will say have a great night, and we will see you all next mission. Good night, everybody.